All rise. Putnam County Youth Court is now in session. Please remain standing for the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Thank you. Please be seated. Welcome everyone to Youth Court's 34th annual graduation ceremony. This evening, we are honored to have you witness the swearing in of our 26 newest Youth Court graduates as they take their oath to become Youth Court members. To date, we have over 100 active members throughout Putnam County, representing every school district.
It is the hard work and dedication of our youth that has brought us here this evening. Youth Court shares its success with our families and community leaders. Please hold your applause as we would like to thank and acknowledge our honored guests for their continued support of our program. Senator Pete Harcum and his staff director, Benjamin Young, are here tonight to present certificates. Senator Pete Harcum would now like to say something.
Thank you very much. Thank you for the invitation and congratulations. This is an awesome responsibility, and thank you for your interest in desire to serve your community. And the concept of a jury of our peers is a uniquely American concept, and with it comes an awesome responsibility. So I really thank you for your work and your dedication. And while we're at it, we should thank a lot of the people who helped make this possible: the Youth Bureau, the Youth Court, the police, the district attorney, the judges, the defense bar, all the folks who shared their knowledge with you about how the system works. We need to thank. I also want to thank Barbara Reitz for her dedication to this program. Thank you, Barbara. And I would just leave you with this one thought. And I don't say this as a senator or even a parent, and just somebody who's lived a little life. And as we sit in judgment of folks, people are not the worst thing they have ever done. You know, and sometimes we have to judge folks on what they've done, but if I had been judged on the worst things I had done and not been given a second chance in life, I would not be a New York State Senator today. So, you know, you really have an awesome responsibility in weighing the information that you get, and I'm sure that if you follow your training and your moral compass, you're going to do a fabulous job. Congratulations. Thank you.
Thank you, Senator Pete Harcum. Senator Sue Serino, Assemblyman Kevin Byrne, and Assemblywoman Sandy Galiff send their certificates and congratulations. Putnam County Executive Mary Ellen Odell sends her congratulations. County Court Judge Joseph Spofford, thank you for teaching us about the role of a judge and the importance of remaining unbiased. Deputy Chief Clerk at New York State Unified Court System, Lisa D'Angelo, who helps us have access to this beautiful historic courthouse. Putnam County District Attorney Robert Tendy, thank you for teaching us the role of prosecution and the importance of protecting society. Our Putnam County legislators, Legislative Clerk Diane Schoenfield and Beth Green, Legislature Administrative Assistant, who are always so helpful throughout our training. Probation Officer Liz Tompkins, who sends us all of our cases, and Probation Officer April Lathroth, thank you for teaching us about probation's role with juvenile offenders and youth court. Commissioner of Social Services, Mental Health and Youth Bureau, Mike Piazza. Youth Bureau Executive Director, Janine Cunningham. Town of Carmel Judge Tom Jacobellis could not be here tonight, but he sends his congratulations. From the Putnam County Sheriff's Department, Lieutenant Hanley, thank you for being with us every session, painting a very vivid picture of what it's like inside the jail. From the New York State Bar Association, Defense Attorney Joe Talk could not make it tonight, but we thank him for being with us for over 30 years, helping us to understand how to be a zealous defense attorney and the importance of the R words: responsibility, remorse, and rehabilitation. Carmel Police Officer Sandy Greco could not make it tonight, but we thank him for educating us on the role of a police officer, the protocol they follow when dealing with juveniles, and a thorough walkthrough of his uniform and gear. Cove Care Prevention educators Jill Kolka and Barbara Mueller, thank you for coming to our training sessions and providing our defendants with educational courses like coping with anger, decision-making, and teen intervene. Former Youth Court Coordinator Barbara Reitz, thank you for joining us tonight. Members of our Youth Bureau staff and Youth Board, Evan Delfs, the Youth Bureau Highway Safety Grant Coordinator, and Patrick Androulis, the Youth Bureau Graduate School Intern, thank you both for helping out so much with training this year. Eric Gross, thank you for 34 years of spotlighting our achievements. Rich Minieri, thank you for taping our graduation ceremony, especially this year for those who were unable to attend due to the current health crisis. Our program would not be the success it is without the education and knowledge we receive during training from the experts in our community. Thank you all for being here and always supporting us. Before we swear in our graduates, we would like to give a special thanks to our parents and guardians for their ongoing support. We know that without your love and support, this would not be possible. Now, what our graduates have been waiting for, we would like to invite Judge Spofford to officially swear in our graduates.
Why is Senator Harcum, our voice in Albany, our representative in Albany, why is he here tonight? Why is our district attorney, Robert Kendi, the chief law enforcement officer in Putnam County, why is he here tonight? Why is Lieutenant Hanley from the Sheriff's Department here? Why is Barbara Reitz, former coordinator of the youth court, why is she here tonight? Why is Ms. Effinger from the probation department here tonight? These leaders in our community have dedicated their professional lives to serving our justice system. In you, they see the future leaders of our justice system. Future senator, future district attorney, future probation officers, future law enforcement officials. Thank you for inviting me to join with you, to celebrate with you this evening. This is a tremendous accomplishment that you've achieved. But this is not the culmination, this is not the conclusion of your legal careers. This is the beginning. We have trust in you, we have faith in you, and we're depending upon you to be the future leaders of our justice system. Now, please stand. Raise your right hand. And say, I, state your first name. State your first name. Do hereby promise to uphold the Constitution of the United States of America. And the bylaws of the Putnam County Youth Court Program. And I will fulfill my duties as a youth court member in a respectable manner. Congratulations.
Thank you, Judge Spofford, and congratulations to our youth court graduates. I would now like to ask youth court member Zoe to call up our graduates to accept their certificates and acknowledgements. Just a note, some of our graduates are unable to attend tonight. Our youth court members will accept on their behalf and will be sure to share this recognition and these certificates with each of them. Do you want to do yours? Do you guys want to hand out the certificates? Yeah, I need to walk the wheel.
Sorry, I don't have that. Where do you want to stand?
We'll make a little spinning circle, and
Okay.
then we'll make their way through.
All right.
Where's Sheila?
Zoe, why don't you back up?
Ben,
Altamita,
congratulations.
William Astrologo,
Congratulations.
Washington Avellaneda,
Congratulations.
Slow down. Oh, wait, you Ben?
Yeah.
William?
Christina Balzano,
Congratulations.
Kevin Barron,
Congratulations.
Madeline Barron,
Congratulations.
Congratulations.
A lot of blame.
Congratulations.
Sean Barron,
That's Kevin, right? And this is
Victoria Burke,
Madeline. I don't have one for Madeline.
Carly Ecklinger,
I should have one for Madeline.
She's not here, so maybe
Oh,
they
she's
they
not
took
here,
it out.
okay.
They took it out.
Lily
No, this is
Bertelman,
Madeline here. Congratulations.
Meredith Jacobellis,
Sean? Congratulations.
Billy
Victoria?
Jimenez,
Congratulations.
Hey, what with your mom?
Julia Kaplow, Ada Booby,
Meredith? Congratulations.
Fallon Minnick,
What?
Kira Luzio,
Congratulations. Julia?
Adriana Nieto, Ariana Pinella, Ara Prasad, Anissa Romanaj,
Fallon?
Matthew Solis,
Kira?
thank you,
Congratulations, Adriana.
Jada Spence,
Congratulations. Adriana?
Antonio Testa,
Ara? Congratulations. Anise?
Connor Torrey, Jason
Congratulations.
Woodside, and Ryan Woodside.
Matthew? Congratulations. Jacob? Congratulations. Antonio? Congratulations. Antonio? Hunter? You should just make sure you get two again.
What happened?
Congratulations. Connor? Congratulations. Thank you. Good job. And Ryan? Jason? Congratulations. Thank you. And Ryan? Congratulations. Good job. I'm missing what's the matter.
Like a well.
That one who was here was a placeholder, so they probably already have the certificate. Madeline's not.
Thank you, and congratulations again to our graduates. As we all take our seats, our graduates, now members, will prepare to present their mock trial that they have been working so hard on.
All rise. Putnam County Youth Court is now in session. Judge Connor presiding. Please be seated and come to order.
Now hearing case number 20-500, the people against Chris Smith. Would the jury please stand and introduce themselves?
Anissa Roman. Dana Spence.
Benjamin Oldsville.
Ryan Woodside.
Adriana Nieto.
Good evening, and thank you all for participating in the youth court program. Are the defendant's parents or guardians here?
Yes, Your Honor.
Would the defendant and both counsels please rise? Chris Smith, you have been charged with assault in the 3rd degree, Penal Law Section 120, a Class A misdemeanor. This crime was allegedly committed on June 2nd, 2021 at 12:30 p.m. in Putnam County, New York. As a defendant in this court, you have the right to be represented by counsel. Will the defense counsel please introduce themselves?
Zoe, Victoria, John, representing the defendant, Your Honor.
Chris, you also have the right to remain silent. Anything you say may be used against you. Defense counsel, does your client understand this right?
Yes, Your Honor.
What is your client's plea?
Guilty, Your Honor.
Thank you. The plea of guilty is noted. Who is representing the people tonight?
Will.
Matt.
Carly?
Julia.
Fallon, representing the people, Your Honor.
Thank you. Bailiff, please escort the defendant to the witness stand, and both counsels please be seated.
Please raise your right hand and place your left hand on the Bible. Do you swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes.
Thank you, and please be seated.
Would the prosecution please read the defendant their rights?
You have the right to remain silent. You have the right to an attorney. You have the right to a trial. Do you understand your rights?
Yes.
You have been charged with assault in the 3rd degree, a Class A misdemeanor of the New York State Penal Law, Section 120. Having admitted to this charge, you gave up the right to a trial. The judge may order you to do up to 50 hours of community service, write a letter of apology or an essay, go on a jail tour, observe carnal court, complete an educational course, or other appropriate sentences.
I will now ask you some questions. Has anyone forced you to admit to this charge?
No.
Has anyone promised you anything to admit to this charge?
No.
Are you under the influence of any drugs or alcohol at this time that would impair your ability to understand these proceedings?
No.
Are you admitting to this charge because it is the truth?
Yes.
Thank you, Your Honor. We ask that you accept the defendant's admission.
Thank you. Would the prosecution please present their case?
Thank you, Your Honor. The defendant, Chris Smith, is in court tonight to answer the charges of assault in the 3rd degree, which is a Class A misdemeanor, Section 120, in the New York State Penal Law, and defined as a person is guilty of assault in the 3rd degree when, with intent to cause physical injury to another person, one causes such injury to such person.
Your Honor, at this time, we would like to enter into evidence for your consideration. Exhibit A, the police report, and Exhibit B, the medical examination detailing the victim's injuries. Your Honor, as stated in the police report on June 2nd, 2021, the defendant, Chris Smith, attacked Sam in their middle school cafeteria after Sam said hurtful and offensive remarks to Chris's friend. Chris's friend asked Sam politely to stop, but the remarks continued. This is when Chris pulled Sam off their chair and punched them repeatedly, causing 3 contusions to the head and face. After the incident, Sam required immediate
medical attention. The victim and their family, as in the other students present in the cafeteria that day, were caused emotional distress because of the actions of this defendant. Your Honor, had the defendant been an adult, there would have been a criminal record. Taking these factors into account, we the people recommend that the defendant be sentenced to 50 hours of community service, a sheriff department tour, a Carmel court observation, and a letter of apology to the victim. We feel that this will help the defendant fully understand the harm caused by their actions, gain a better understanding of our laws, and hopefully learn to make better choices. Thank you, Your Honor. The prosecution rests.
Thank you. I will consider this evidence when making my decision. Would the defense please present their case?
Your Honor, on June 2nd, 2021, 14-year-old Chris Smith regrettably attacked Sam at their middle school after Sam made some very upsetting comments to Chris's friend.
At this time, the defense would like to enter into evidence for your consideration. Exhibit C, a copy of Chris's agreement with probation, and Exhibit D, a character letter from Chris's soccer coach. In addition to youth court, our client Chris is currently reporting to probation once a week and has to follow the recommendations as well.
Your Honor, Chris has never been charged with a criminal offense before. She is an honorable student and is on the school's JV soccer team. Chris is now very aware of the seriousness of this charge. In Chris's eyes, it was a one-time mistake and an impulsive decision. Chris now understands she went about defending her friend in the wrong way and is truly upset that she attacked a fellow student in such a way.
Chris's parents are also devastated over what has happened. As a family, they have had many conversations about the serious incident. Chris is grounded for 6 months, is not allowed to use a cell phone or computer, and is working hard at rebuilding everyone's trust.
Your Honor, the defense team recommends an educational course with co-care, a letter of apology to the school and the victim, as well as a jail tour. Your Honor, Chris is truly sorry for what has happened and promises it will never happen again. Thank you, Your Honor. The defense rests.
Thank you. I will consider this evidence when making my decision. Does the defendant wish to say anything in regards to this incident?
Your Honor, I'm very sorry for my actions. It was wrong to go after Sam like that. I know everyone deserves respect and no one deserves to have another person attack them in any way. I'm truly sorry for my actions. I never wanted to hurt anyone. I will never do anything like this again.
Thank you. Does the defendant's parents or guardians wish to say anything?
Yes, Your Honor. We were completely shocked when we got the call that Chris was being questioned for attacking another student. We are taking this situation very seriously.
Our child had a lapse in judgment and made a serious mistake. She's learned to pay for the consequences of her actions. Thank you.
Thank you. Does either counsel see any reason why sentencing should not take place at this time?
No, Your Honor.
No, Your Honor.
Would the bailiff please escort the defendant to their seat? We will have a brief recess and I will return with my decision.
All rise. Please be seated. For the sake of the time, the sentence has been prepared. In an actual case, the judge would take the time needed to prepare an appropriate sentence. Please remain seated as Judge Connor returns with sentencing.
Would the defendant and the defense counsel please rise? Before I render my decision, there are a few points that I would like to make. First, youth court is a privilege offered only to first-time offenders. If you are charged with another crime in the future, you will be sent to a family or criminal court. If you are found guilty there, you will have a criminal record. Second, I want you to be assured that all of the proceedings and information related to your case are completely confidential. Nothing that has taken place here this evening, nothing that has taken place here this evening will leave this courtroom. And now, after reviewing all the information that has been provided here today, I am ready with my decision. Chris Smith, on the charge of assault in the third degree, as defined by the New York State Penal Law, Section 120, a Class A misdemeanor, this court finds you guilty. The court appreciates that you admit to and understand the seriousness of the situation. The youth court also acknowledges your contract with the probation department. In addition, this court also recommends the following sentence: 15 hours of community service, a letter of apology to the victim, a jail tour, and an educational course with co-care. This sentence must be completed within 60 days. I am certain that you will use what you have learned here this evening when you are faced with decisions involving the law. I'm confident that in the future you will respect the guidelines of our justice system and set forth. Chris, when your sentence is completed, you can train to become a youth court member. This court thanks you and wishes you good luck.
Court is adjourned.
Before we say goodnight, we would like to, once again, extend a very special thank you to everyone who has joined us this evening. We look forward to seeing our newest members at our general meetings and cases starting this December. We would also like to say a very special thank you to Lieutenant Hanley as she prepares to retire after 34 years with the Putnam County Sheriff's Department. Lieutenant Hanley has been such a huge part of the youth court program, being in every training session, general meeting, and special event, supporting the trainees and members in any way she can, and teaching us all about her role as a lieutenant and inviting us on tours of the jail. Lieutenant Hanley has gone above and beyond for all of us. Thank you, Lieutenant Hanley, for your incredible contribution and support. We will miss you so much. Please join us downstairs for refreshments after we take a group picture of our newest youth court members. We will have the class of 2021 come to the front for the picture and meet parents and guardians downstairs right after. Thank you all, and happy holidays. Putnam County Youth Court is adjourned. Good night.